There's been some changes on this channel over the past year, and you've probably noticed it's changed 2 or 3 times. So many times, in fact, you're probably getting a headache and your head's spinning and you're wondering what's going on. And I've been reviewing myself and what I can do to not do this again. So in this video, I'm going to tell you the 5 big mistakes that I've made on YouTube in the past year. I'm also going to tell you how you can avoid making these mistakes and the things you can do to guarantee that you're going to grow and gather a good audience. And then finally, I'm going to tell you what you can expect from this channel going forward. Now, this is my creator journey, and I've made some mistakes along the way, and I don't want you to make the same ones. So I'm documenting this not only for my future self, but also for anyone who wants to create a channel and is going round and round in circles, wondering how to make the best quality content. And this is how you do it. So let's get into it. Number 1, the biggest mistake I made was kept changing branding. Now, why did I keep doing that? So let me explain. When I first started this channel, I didn't want to use my name. But the funny thing is, when I first created this channel back in August 2022, I created it using my name. And very, very quickly, I thought, I don't really want to do that. So I'm going to change it to some sort of brand name that can incorporate anyone else and any team members that I recruit in the future. So I branded the channel as the Tech Studio. And I knew that I wanted to focus on tech and making tech reviews. So I thought that's a pretty good name to go with, really. The problem was that went on for a little while and then I didn't really like it. I wanted to have a brand associated with me that I could grow into other channels as well if I wanted to expand my niche. Hence was born the Tech Hawk. And then soon after that was my gaming channel, the Game Hawk. And for a while, they worked quite well in uniform together. And I was posting tech reviews on this channel. And then I was posting gaming live streams and gaming reviews on my gaming channel. And for a while, it was going pretty well. And then the problem hit me that all of my other social media was just becoming too overwhelming. I had my own social media, my own Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. And then all of a sudden, I had the Tech Hawk's YouTube and the Tech Hawk's TikTok and the Tech Hawk's Instagram. And it was just becoming far too much. I was trying to manage so many social media platforms all by myself, and all while working a job and having a wife and having kids. It was just becoming too much effort for me to do. So then, as you've seen recently, I've then now come full circle and come back to just using my name. And the reason for this is I've seen so many big creators that essentially they just use their name. And they just get big using their name. And it's the uniformity of all of the social media, especially when you're trying to start out by yourself. So you have your YouTube channel as just you, your Instagram, your own TikTok, your own Facebook, and your own LinkedIn, and whatever other social media platform you want to try and grow on and promote yourself on. And then they can all link back to each other. So it's all uniformity against one sort of brand, and that's what it is. And there are some companies out there that use YouTube, and there's quite a lot of companies that do that, and that's what I was trying to embody in the beginning of my channel. But the problem with that is it just got too complicated. There was too much for me to do. I don't have a team of 10 people working for me. I'm trying to do everything by myself, and it was just too overwhelming. So I just come full circle, and I thought, well, I post on Instagram about my YouTube videos anyway. I post on my Facebook about them anyway. So why am I not just using my name on YouTube? It doesn't really make much sense. So hence why I've come full circle. And that is what it is. Now I'm using my name. That is what it's going to be going forward. It's not going to be changing. So if there's one bit of advice I could give to anyone out there who's thinking about creating a YouTube channel and doesn't know what to call it, unless you've got a fundamental brand that you know that you can use and it's already established, I would just run with your name and just start making videos. And that's how you can grow. That leads me on to my next point. Number 2, not posting consistently enough. All the videos and all the tutorials on YouTube out there will tell you that you need to have good equipment, you need to have a good microphone, set a good scene behind you, have good lighting, you need to script your videos, you need to have a good topic. But ultimately, you just need to post at least once a week. Ideally, post twice a week or more, as many times as you can. Post a good video that's informational, that's releasing good content out that's going to benefit someone. That is what you need to do regularly, because if you don't do it regularly, you're not going to be relevant. Now, as you grow and as you get bigger and as you get to 50,000, 100,000 500,000 followers or more, you can start to post less and you can focus more on the quality of your content and making videos that you really know are going to impact your audience, benefit your audience, and get a lot of views. And that is something you can focus on later down the line. But to begin with, you just need to make mistakes, focus on making content and just putting something out there. If you get an idea pop into your head, write it down quickly. And if you're in your flow and you're talking to yourself like I often do, then start just talking to the camera and make the video. That's what I'm doing now. Half the time I'm just wandering around in my living room talking to myself. So I just decided to get in front of the camera and make this video because I knew it would benefit someone. So just make videos regularly. Doesn't matter if you don't have all fancy graphics and sound over the top and everything. People don't start like that in the beginning. Mr. Beast started by counting to 1,000 in his living room. That is how you can start, and that's what you should do. Post consistently. Your video has to benefit someone and it has to be of value to people, but just try and post consistently. Number 3 is having too broad of an audience. If you try to help everyone, you're going to help nobody. So when I first started my tech channel, it was everything tech. Absolutely everything tech. How to do OBS settings, how to do microphones, how to do cameras, how to do pretty much anything to do with technology. I was making a video on it and hoping something would stick. Now my channel is just going to be about what I want to make videos on. Now that's not going to mean that I'm contradicting myself there. It is still focused, and it is focused on a certain channel avatar that I have in mind, which essentially is myself. I like productivity, good routines, reading books and manifesting and all that kind of stuff that keeps you in the productive mindset, keeps you driven, keeps you focused, keeps you being productive and wanting to succeed in what you're trying to do. I also love technology. I'm a massive tech nerd. So I'm going to be making videos on cameras, equipment, filmmaking, and productivity. Those are the 4 main pillars of my channel, which I'm going to be making videos on. So if you're interested in growing a YouTube channel, or even if you're interested in filmmaking, or you just want to build an epic home studio to work from home or gaming or whatever it's for, and you want to have the best equipment for that in your home studio, then great. I'm going to be making videos to help you. If you love filmmaking, I'm going to be making videos to help you with cameras and audio and lighting and setting the scene and all that kind of stuff. And if you want to know how to stay productive and how to stay motivated whilst doing all that, I'm going to have you videos to cover that as well. So it's a little bit broad. Experts would tell you should shrink it down more probably, but I want to make videos on those 4 pillars. That's what I'm focusing on, and that's what I'm going to be doing going forward. Number 4, I've covered this already, but it's trying to be too perfect. Something that I've done and I've made mistakes on was not posting consistently because I'm trying to be too perfect with my videos, and they end up being not that perfect anyway, so it didn't really matter in the first place. I was trying to get the audio right, get the editing right, get the perfect video idea, get all the right B-roll, do absolutely everything to make this video do super well. And I would sometimes spend hours and hours and hours. I would spend an entire weekend perfecting this video idea for it to get 100 views or less, and just flop completely. And then I'd change the thumbnail hoping that it's going to make a difference, and it doesn't. And I've spent hours and hours and hours making this video that just didn't really matter. And alternatively, I've done a video that took me about 4 hours to make, just a quick off-the-cuff video to film, edit, plan, and all that kind of stuff, and then upload, make the thumbnail, and it's got thousands of views. So this is why I tell you not to be perfect and just to post. Now you can try and make it good and try and make it eye-catching and change your scenery and change your B-roll every few seconds or whatever, but ultimately you just need to post consistently and not try to be too perfect. Just try and get 1% better each time, and if you can do that, then over time your videos will improve, your audience will grow, and you can just make your videos better over time. And finally, it is posting to my community. The community tab on YouTube is so underrated. It's such a good addition and such a valuable asset to your channel. It's essentially like a Facebook wall and an Instagram wall in one. You can post your just life updates on there or your channel updates. You can do community polls to get ideas of what your channel want and your viewers want. You could post thumbnail ideas. You could create 4 thumbnails, upload them and say, click on one, pick one. You could say, what would you like to see a video on next, and give them 4 ideas. You could post so many different things on there to get ideas of what your audience want. And also it creates more outreach, because if you, I don't know if you've ever noticed, but if you're scrolling through your YouTube feed, there will be posts on there from creators, and then it will have a subscribe button next to it. So it can also attract subscribers. And it also builds this community. It makes your audience feel like they're valued. And I want you to feel valued as my audience and feel like you're included, because I want to make videos that you want to watch. Yes, I want to make videos that I want to make videos on, but also if I have a few video ideas, my brain is constantly going with so many different video ideas that I want to make. And I end up procrastinating and worrying about it so much that I just won't end up making any videos. So if I had 4 brilliant video ideas and I share them out to you guys out in the audience, and you pick one, and say there was 80% of you that voted for one particular video, I can think, okay, fine. 80% of my audience want to see this video. That's the one I'm making. So then I'm benefiting from it, and you're benefiting from it, and you're getting the video you want. So post on your YouTube wall, and that is how you can get great audience interaction, and it helps build a valuable community. Then you can take them off YouTube onto something like Discord or an email list, and you can talk to them and post ideas and share your setups and everything. That's what I've done. I've built a Discord channel, which is a combination of my gaming audience and my tech audience, and they're all on there. If you haven't checked it out already, check out the link in the description and join my Discord. We're in there every day, and I want to just grow this to be a great community. So finally, what can you expect from my channel going forward? Well, for one, the branding isn't changing. I'm keeping this as it is. I've got the same branding on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, everything. It's just so much simpler just to use myself, use my name. If I end up recruiting a team in the future, brilliant. But look at big creators like Mr. Who's the Boss. He still is the only person that's in front of the camera. Mr. Beast, still the only person that's in front of the camera, minus his friends, obviously, who's in most of his videos. But a lot of big creators are now just resorting to using their names, because it's just so much easier to grow a following and get a personable experience with your audience. So that's what's not going to change on this channel going forward. Also, what you can expect from this channel going forward, as I've already mentioned, is videos on cameras, equipment, filmmaking, and productivity. Those are the 4 pillars of this channel, and those are going to be the 4 things that I'm making videos on. The channel avatar I have in my head, the audience that I'm trying to reach, are people like myself. People that want to be creators, want to be entrepreneurs, want to be filmmakers, want to be online business people, that want the motivation to get out of bed and build a good routine and stay productive, and not lose motivation and lose productivity and lose interest in what they're doing and lose their focus and their flow, and keep going. But also want to know how to make good quality videos, how to have a good home studio setup, the best audio, the best video, all of that good stuff going forward. That's what you're going to get from me. In addition to that, I'm going to be posting consistently. I'm going to worry less about perfection and trying to make every single video perfect, and I'm just going to try and improve something every single time. And I'm just going to focus on making good quality content that I think you will want to see. And I've got loads of videos. Some I've already recorded, some I've yet to record. I've got a whole list of video ideas that I need to film and need to make, but I'm going to be posting it out on my community tab to the audience to see what they want to see next. But it's just posting consistently to try and build the audience, build the channel, and just grow this great community. That's what I want to do. And if you want to see gaming content going forward, then check out my GameHawk channel, because I'm going to be doing DMZ, Call of Duty live streams on that channel a couple of days a week, and maybe even a morning a week. And I'm going to be posting at least 1 video a week on that channel, hopefully. Going forward, that's what I'm hoping for. It's going to be a big undertaking, but I just want to do it. So let's get going. Let me know in the comments what you want to see from the channel going forward, and let's smash this together.